Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Creating a Legend, the save where I'm attempting to become a club legend and it's not going particularly well at the moment. We are currently one game away from the winter break and we are in 10th position, 13 points from 17 games. If you remember rightly, we had 7 points from the first 4 games, so things have not gone very well recently. Form is atrocious. The last game we were together was a 2-2 game against Alexandria, wasn't it? It was, because Kravchenko gave away a stupid goal right at the end. We followed it up with a 3-1 defeat in the cup to Olympic D. Sergei Kravchenko with the goal there, before beating Avangard Kramatorsk, which was our last victory. 1-0 down with 6 minutes to go. We scored in the 87th and the 93rd minute to win that game. And then we had a poor result against Verez, a poor result against Maripol, a disappointing result against Olympic D, a point against Zirka, and then the inevitable defeats to Shakhtar and Dynamo Kiev. But we got 3 home games in a row, starting with the game against Karpaty, who are in 11th place. We are in 10th place. We need to start winning some games. There is only 5 games left of the regular season. And we are playing, majority of the teams we are playing are the teams in the lower half of the table. The table itself looks a bit like this. Expectation is to avoid automatic relegation, so it's avoiding that position there. So we are here at the moment in the playoff positions. We need to start turning our results into victories. That is the big challenge for us today at home to Karpaty. Now, how's this for mind games? The side that we want to play in the next game have just offered me an interview to manage their club. I think we'll decline that. Thank you. I'm not really that interested in becoming Karpaty manager, as I'm looking to become a legend at Helios. I'm currently favoured personnel after winning promotion in my first season, but this season is proving to be an extremely tough season. We don't have a massive amount of quality in our squad, and we haven't been able to turn the tight results into victories. There's been several games where we've conceded late goals that have cost us points. So I think we can stay up, but it's going to be a humongous challenge. And tactically, I'm not great, and I always struggle with picking the right moves. So at the moment, we're going to go for our traditional 4-2-3-1 formation, because we are at home and it's a game we can really win. I'm not going to pick that side because that's against a different tactic. I've tried lots of things recently. I've tried this one. I've tried this one. I tried a 4-3-3 in one game as well, which we actually got back into the game in that one. That was the game where we were 2-0 down and got a 2-all draw. But I can't move away from 4-2-3-1 because I know it kind of works for us, especially at home. Massive game for us today. Side is Sirendenko in goal, Garachenkov at right back, Kravchenko at left back with Glushy and Rachmanov as some 2 central defenders, Skoblov and Skarlash are 2 centre midfielders with Tanchuk, Avaladze and Kitcher as my attacking midfielders with Abalensetev up front. I've dropped Kravchenko, who's not in a great deal of form. Abalensetev has come off the bench a couple of times and scored recently, so I am desperate, so I'm giving the guy a go. So this is our last match for a number of months. Then we have a few home games. I would imagine we're going to have very much a different side when we come to that game after the winter break. We need to have quite a big clear out of players. There's quite a few who probably aren't good enough to be playing at this level of football, and I've got to make sure I can bring in some decent players. I've already secured a goalkeeper who will come in as my first choice, and I've got an attacking midfielder coming over from Brazil who will be a good option for us as we hit the bar through Abalensev in that one and win ourselves a throw-in. And good, Abalensev is got injured, so Kravchenko is going to come on for him, hoping to drop down to the bench, gives him a bit of a kick up the backside, and he starts to find the back of the net where we go throw-in. That's Kravchenko, Skoblov. Tanchuk looks to be in. Kravchenko shoots but drags it wide. It's been all us in the first 20 minutes, but we haven't got that goal. They have a corner. Myashenko plays it in. Glushy heads it away at the near post, but no one is closing him down. He's got time to get the ball under control and plays it back in. It's cleared, but it's only to the edge of the box, but it's dragged wide, and we get a goal kick. a game of very limited highlights so far. Both of their defenders are carrying injuries, so potentially we could exploit something there. Nothing's really happening in the second half, so I'm going to make a change on the hour mark. Kitcher is going to come off and bring on Chonka and play him as a winger on support. He's a player who has not been great this season, to be fair to him, as they have a corner. It's played in. Flicked on the near post. It's off the bar. Gushy looks to clear the ball away, and it's end of highlight. We got away with something there. They hit the bar. They've got 3 players who are carrying knocks. They look very nervous. We look quite composed. But Rachmanov has picked up an injury. So I'm going to have to make that last change and bring on Laboko to the last 10 minutes of the game. We've dominated, but we haven't scored a goal. Into injury time in the end of the game. Will there be one more highlight? Not looking like there will be. They're looking to break. They could be in here. They could be in. They could be in. They could be in, but they drag it wide. Thankfully, and that will probably be the end of the game. It is a 0-0 draw. So quite a staggering game to do as a live com in that one. A goalless draw. Lots of shots. 3 on target. That was like just when we dominating possession as we always seem to do. It continues. We carry on. We have the winter break now, so we've got plenty of time to reassess the squad, bring in a number of players, I would imagine, and move some players on. Join me in March when we can look to carry on this league season. It's been a struggle. It will continue to be a struggle. If you've liked what you've seen, please do leave a like on the YouTube channel. Please do subscribe. I've been the Ever Novice, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Good night.